In this video, I'll share the journey of how I took my badminton game from this to this, as well as an analysis of my quarter-final match at the Somerset Tier 4 tournament. Let me give you a bit of a background into my journey with badminton so far and how I got to where I am today. I started playing badminton when I was 16 years old at an after-school club. I then, around the ages of 16 to 17, started to play socially at a club in my local area. From there, I started really enjoying the competitiveness of the doubles matches I was playing and was quickly picking up kind of the technique and footwork, but at this point still had no formal training. Around the age of 17 and 18, I started to do some actual coaching. This was working with a local coach in my area who was amazing and taught me all of the fundamentals of badminton, from footwork to overhead technique to tactics within a match. He was a wealth of experience and taught me everything I know today about badminton. I trained with this coach right the way from 17 or 18 through to 25 years old. I've put in a lot of work to try and catch up with all the other players that started playing when they were a junior. It's not been easy. When I started playing tournaments around the age of 18, I stood no chance. The other kids who were playing since they were a young junior had so much more experience, talent, and knowledge of the game. My first few tournaments as a junior ended in failure. As a junior, it was very rare that I would win a competitive match, but this didn't change how much I loved the sport of badminton. My passion never faltered, and I always knew that I would keep training to try and get to the top. I focused less and less on my competition and more about improving myself and trying to be the best player that I can be. After years and years of training, my game is getting to a better place. However, I'm still not happy with where I am. And that leads me to where I am today, on this journey to try and win my first tournament. As it stands today, my career win-loss is 57 wins and 187 losses. That's not pretty. However, lots of those were back when I was a junior. This year, my win-loss is 16 to 13. Okay, but still not good enough. On this journey to win my first tournament, I'm looking to turn this around. I'm working with high quality coaches in Dean and David from the Badminton Zone, and I'm really putting in the work, training 4 or 5 times a week on court. This new level of expertise, as well as real consistency week in, week out, I'm hoping will be enough to get me my first tournament win. So please join along for the journey, follow along on my socials, and I'll take you through every step of that journey. What do you think? Will it be possible for me to win my first tournament? Alright guys, welcome to another video. In this one we're going to be taking a look at my quarter-final match at the Somerset Tier 4 tournament. So in my last match I've just won 21-19 in the third to get out of the box. Really pleased to get through that match, but I was maybe feeling a little bit tired going on for this third match of the day. Seen this guy Jake play at a few tournaments, thought it should be quite a good game. This tournament was just after I'd done my first session with the Badminton Zone, where all the focus was on consistency, staying in the rally, not making easy mistakes. And that's quite a key theme to bear in mind as we watch this match back here. Let's get into this one. Let's see how I get on in the quarter-final of the Somerset Tier 4 against Jake. Okay, so starting off, he's done a good deception at the nets, and luckily for me, hits it out. Still in this match, I don't feel like I have a great feeling for the speed, especially on the back line. I think some other people were feeling the same. Quite a lot of unforced errors all round in all my matches. And yeah, you can see just struggling with timing on some shots from my side. Get all the excuses out of the way now as well. The lines on these courts are horrendous. Like making the line calls on the side there where you've got 3 different lines is super difficult. But yeah, look at the start of this match. Just mistake after mistake. You know, I've given quite a few free points away with lifts out the back, out the side, mistakes in the net, miss hits. There's another clear out the side. So just a ton of mistakes. And Jake's given me a few as well, but just way too many mistakes from my side, and didn't really know what to do to cut them down at this point. To end up going a little bit passive here, lifting, just trying to stay in it. Luckily getting myself a point, and it's an 11-5 lead for Jake at the interval. Quite a tough start to this match, and I didn't feel much more comfortable going on after the interval. Wasn't really sure what I needed to do, but needed to try and get a better feeling for my shots on the court. It's just good attack from Jake. He's like always looking for the initiative, always trying to get on the attack and stay on the attack by pushing the net. And just easy mistakes here. Like, look how many I'm making. Really giving away a lot of points where Jake isn't having to work at all. Short rallies, easy mistakes. But you can see the rally length here. Like, we're not having very many rallies over 10 shots, to be honest. And then it's game points for Jake. And he's got enough of them, so 21-16 in the first. And, you know, I think that scoreline is even a bit generous to me, getting 16 points. I gave a lot of points away, didn't feel like my game was flowing at all. In this second one, just trying to think, get in the rallies, get in the points, you know, survive a little bit, don't just give them away so much. Yeah, able to start making a few on the back line and keeping it in a bit better. And really just having to fight for these points as well. Like, I think that Jake was really conducting the pace of most of these rallies and I was just kind of holding on and surviving. But that's kind of what I felt like I had to do in this second game, was just soak it up and scramble and get the shuttle back. But again, still, there's too many mistakes in here. Yeah, short lifts were getting easily punished in here, in this hall with such fast shuttles. Really difficult to kind of know what to do. Look at the serves as well. I mean, watching this back, there's just so much low-hanging fruit in terms of things that I can improve in terms of serving, keeping the shuttle in, not making easy mistakes, varying my attack a bit more rather than always smashing. You know, I think there's some clear areas and opportunities to work on. Very lucky there. And the attack's working a bit better in this game, but you know, you're not going to see me play many smashes or deceptive clears. Like, my game really was defend, 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 and then when I get a lift, try and hit a smash winner, which probably isn't the way to do it. But much closer in this second game. It's quite back and forth. Get a 2-point lead here. The serve was really coming under pressure from both sides as well. Both going for a backhand serve and both feeling the pressure from the opponents on it. Good dive here, but can't get that one. But it's better effort, it's better scrambling in this one to try and stay in the rallies, watching it back. These pushes were always so scary because like they just fly so fast out the back. Another good attacking shot. And Jake's attack just a bit more varied than mine here in this second. Like, everything's a smash from me, but he's got some nice slices he's working in as well. And then he goes on a bit of a run here to take the lead. Yeah, good shot. And my lift depth was just awful in this game. Out the back and then too short. Look at his feet here, really short when he's attacking. Let's look at this one, a bit better. And then it's match points. There we go. Jake's able to take it. 21-16 in both games. And yeah, this was a bit of a frustrating match, to be honest. I didn't really know what to do in the moment. Watching back now, it's clear. You know, making way too many mistakes, not varying my attack, and and not being able to find a good length on my lifts, really cost me this match. Jake was able to control the shuttle a bit better and also vary his attack a lot more with some more slices. So it's only when you watch a match back that you really see some of these areas to work on in future games. But like I say, this was the first tournament that I played on this kind of road to try and win my first tournament. So I guess a quarter-final showing, not the end of the world. Still happy to get out of my box. And yeah, excited that there's these areas to work on in future to try and improve and get me to that title. So yeah, overall a good match. Slightly frustrating in the moment, but a good match and one that's telling me what I need to work on in future to try and get that title as well. So yeah, good games to Jake. Enjoyed it, and maybe we'll be able to run it back sometime.